Good morning, students. This is Raj Gajendra Pillai. Today we are going to learn English grammar. The topic is essay. I want all of you to pay attention and learn about essay writing. Take out your notebooks, pencils so that you can write all the necessary informations in regarding to the topic essay. I give you 5 seconds. Please remove all your notebooks and pencils from your bag and be ready. Yeah. Now, today we are going to learn about essay. Let's look on the table of content. The table of content. What is essay? First of all, we will be knowing what is essay. Contents of essay. What are the contents? The contents of the essay. What all an essay contains in the topic. When you write about essay, you will be knowing about the contents, what all is to be written in it. How the description of essay, how you describe an essay. We have added some pics of essay. We have taken one topic or two topics. In the two topics, we have taken the topic, like if it's cow, we have given the photographs of cow. What all dairy products is extracted from the milk, we have put that copies also. What are the uses, the main pictures to understand, pics of the topic essay. Understanding topic and expressing, you have to understand the topic first. First you need to know the topic, then you need to express in your own word. Your own word, you have to become the author of the essay. Today I am showing you the points, the essays, the pics, and the main thing is the theme, how I have written in a graph wise or sentence wise, how it goes, how you have to make the certain paragraphs of it, certain sentences of it, right? So now let's go ahead to look on what is essay. Take out your books. As I told you, please write this down, what all we are going to learn today. So now we'll look what the essay is all about. Essay writing. An essay is generally a piece of writing that gives the author's own argument. What is author? Author is the person who writes the essay. If you write an essay, you are the author of your essay. Right? It's a piece of writing. Means you write about 10 sentences or 3, 4, 5 paragraphs about a certain topic. It is according to your own findings, your own research about the topic. Right? Essay is what? Essay is your own piece of argument in regards to a certain topic which you have decided to write. If you write something on planet Earth, you need to find out what is Earth. There are how many planets? What is Earth all about? If you write something about sea, you have to find what is sea. What are the level of sea? What is sea? If you have to write something about stars, galaxy, you have to find out what is it. If you need to write something about some animals, you need to find out their description, their uses, their benefits towards mankind, human being, as well as you need to find out what is it exactly. The thing is what exactly. If it's a human being, you need to find out his story. What are his achievements? Right? If you need to write something about some discovery, some research, you need to find out it was done on which year, who was the first person to do it. Right? So now you understand about the essay. Essay is a topic written by the author. The person who writes it is called as an author. He writes generally a piece of writing in sentences, in paragraphs, according to his knowledge and his own argument. He has his own argument that this is this according to him. Right? How does it help kids? Essay writing help kids by inspiring them and motivating them to read more. What is inspiring and motivating? Do you know what is inspiring? Inspiring means you get inspired by the stories of whom? By the person you like. If you like Spider-Man, you read the stories and you get inspired that Spider-Man has done this, Spider-Man has done that. Inspirational stories about true life. If you go on true life, you read many stories in which you find the big actors, the big runners, the big athletes, how they achieved their goal. Today they are at number 1 position. How they achieved? If you know Sir Amitabh Bachchan, he was a struggler. He had come for a news reader for All India. So after that he tried in the films. He got a break. From that time he followed his dream. He was behind that, focusing only about becoming a star. He put lots of efforts, and today you can see he is in number 1 position. So this is the inspirational story. When you read about the actor Amitabh Bachchan, you will find from where to where he reached. These are all, when you read this, these are called as inspirational stories. What is motivation? Motivation is what your parents and the teachers give you. When you go to exams, tell you, you can do it, you can write everything, read it first, you can also be first. This is all motivational. When you say the same student sitting next to you can read all the tables and can perform mathematics so nice, why cannot you? You can also do it. This is what is motivation. When we talk about motivation, that you can do it, you can achieve it, you will do it, you are supposed to do it and you can do it. These are all motivational speeches. Like when you get motivation, how you get motivation? To teachers, to your parents, they actually motivate you. Yes, you can do it. Now, how does essay help kids? This is one, inspiration and motivation. Then apart of this, in studies, it is the most enjoyable way to practice grammar and improve your written and spoken English as well. When you write, you see all the punctuation marks, you see where the capital letter is to be added, how the sentence ends with a full stop, where there is apostrophe s, where there are commas. So in this, you practice the grammar, you improve your writing and your spoken English as well when you try to read the essays. Right? So now let's go to the topic. Cow. We can go and have a look on the pigs first. Let's see the pigs first, then we will go to the essay, knowing about the essay of the cow. Right? Here you can see this is Indian cow. Yes, it has 4 limbs. You can see a face, you can see a nose, 2 ears and 2 horns. What is that horn for? That horn is for defense, because when small calves are there, if something comes to attack them, it defends. Yeah, it isn't defense, it is for defense. It attacks with that to save her child and herself. Right? It has a tail. You can see 4 limbs. This is how a cow looks. So now you have seen the cow. Now let's go ahead to see more things about it. You can see the photograph in which it shows husk. Now look at the dairy products. What are the dairy products? This is a processing unit and a selling unit as well. Dairy is a processing unit and a selling unit as well. where you can find milk, cheese, yogurt, buttermilk, ghee. What are all these things made of? These things are all extracted from cow's milk. It is a process where from milk you prepare ghee, you prepare butter, you prepare buttermilk, you prepare yogurt, you prepare cheese. These are all the dairy products which are extracted from the milk. It is processed milk, right? So now let's go and see what all it eats. What does a cow eat? Let's go. You can see the photograph in which it shows husk. Husk is what? It's a dry grass. It's an husk which the cow loves to eat. The grains. Grains are what? Wheat and maize. These are the grains which the cows like the most. And you can see the grass. In the meadow, it's eating the grass. And in the fourth photograph, you can see cow eating vegetables. It loves the vegetables. So this is the food. You have seen the cow, you have seen the dairy products which is extracted from milk. Now you have seen what all it eats, what all it likes. Now we can go and see about the male cow. Right? In the next pic we will see the male cow. Here you can see bullock cart. What is bullock cart? In ancient times, older times, there was no way of transportation. So instead they used to take this cart. This cart was loaded with all the grains and all the necessary items which has to be moved from one place to another for selling. Right? So now the ox was used for pulling carts. There is a cart which is pulled by the ox. The male cow is called as ox. Ox used to pull the carts. All the heavy things loaded in the cart. The bullocks used to, the ox bullock, we call it bullock. Ox and the bullock used to pull it from one village to another just to sell it off. Right? And in the right you can see the farmer using ox to plow the farm. To plow the farm. What is plowing the farm? Plowing means a device which is pulled by the ox to actually make place in the soil. When it pulls it, there is a place made in the soil deep down to sow the seeds for growing up the grains. When you sow seeds, you get new plants. You get growth of new plants which are of rice or which are of grains, wheat, maize, everything. Everything is to be sowed in the soil. So the plowing part is very important and it needs lots of energy to dig down for the place to sow the seeds. So this work is done by the male cow, that's ox. Right? Now write this down. Write this about the description about the bullock cart, about plowing in the farm, about what all it eats, about the dairy products, and about the information of the cow. How does it look? It has 4 limbs, horns, everything. Right? Give me 5 seconds. The mother cow is sacred domestic animal. When you say about sacred, what is sacred? Sacred means something related to God or something related to religion. The mother cow is sacred domestic animal. Domestic means it is not strayed. It is in your position. You have undertaken it and you have to feed it and you have to take care of all the needs of the animal which you are domesticated. Domesticated means it is in your rights, it is in your premises, you have taken the control of it and you need to feed it and take care of it. Right? The mother cow is sacred domestic animal. It gives us sweet, nutritious and healthy milk that we drink and use for many purposes. When you say it's sweet, nutritious and healthy, what does all these three things mean? Do you know what is healthy, what is nutritious, what is sweet? Sweet means it's the milk which is very plain. Actually, the milk always comes when it is to be feeded to a baby. This sweet means it's smooth in taste. When you talk about sweet, means it's not bitter, it's not something sour, it's plain. The plain thing is called as sweet. It's not sweet means not added sugar to it. It's drinkable. When you drink it, you won't feel it bitter or you won't feel it sour or something else. It is sweet. So it's said it's sweet. Nutritious. Nutritious means it contains all the vitamins, protein, carbohydrates in it, which helps in humans growth, about brains, in human growth, about the overall structure, calcium, fats, everything which is needed for small children or the elderly persons. It fulfills all the things which needs in a body, like vitamins, proteins, carbohydrates, fats, whatever is needed in the body, the cow's milk fulfills it. That's why it is called as healthy drink. Whenever you drink it, if you have not consumed your food and you drink 2 glass of milk, it actually is compared to the same. So it's called as a healthy drink. The cow eats green grass. She is very happy when she grazes in green meadows. What is the green meadows? Just now we have seen the pic in which it was grazing in the meadows. What is graze? Graze means the eating process of the cow is called as grazing. The cow eats green grass and she is very happy when she grazes. When she grazes means when you take her down to the meadows, it is happy grazing on green grass. What are the rest of the things I have shown in the pic? In the pic we have seen what all it eats. It eats husk, it eats grains, it eats vegetables, it eats green grass. These are the main food of the cow. The kids of the cow are called as calves. C-A-L-B-E-S, calves. Calves are very beautiful and innocent. They look very cute, they look very beautiful and they look very innocent. Because it doesn't have that horn also, it's so cute. It has a soft skin. It runs, it tries to run. It has a small legs. It tries to run here and there. Surrounding is mother cow. It looks very beautiful. So the kids of the cows are called as calves. Calves are very beautiful and innocent. Please write these points so that we can look at more points on the essay, the cow. Please write this down. Now, I hope you have written. It is almost found. The cow is almost found throughout the world. It is found in many colors, kinds and sizes. The cows have different sizes. They have many colors. It is found throughout the world. It means in the entire world you can see lots of cows are there. It is of different colors and different kinds of sizes. Some is very big extra, some is medium, some is little heighted, some is little short. So it's different kind of sizes. She has one pair of horns. One pair means single means one pair means two. A pair means two. A pair of horns on her head. And it's a defense organ, as I said you, it's a defense organ to protect herself and her baby. Whenever it roams around in some lonely place, there are dogs chasing, there are many other wild animals chasing. So to protect herself, And to protect the baby calf, what it does? It tries to defend through its horns. What are horns? Horns are the things which you can see on the head. I have shown you in the pic. It's very strong. If it hits somebody, the people can die also. It's very sharp. It can go inside and come out. It can work like a sword. So the God has given them horns as a defense organ. She gives birth to a small calf after 12 months. It takes 12 months for a calf to give a birth. A mother gives birth to a calf in 12 months. 12 months means 1 year. The ox, young, strong male, is used for plowing the fields and pulling heavy loads. What do you mean by this? You have seen the photograph I have showed you. The cart it was pulling and it was plowing. The two photographs we have seen in that, the two images. The ox, the young, means young ox, strong male, the male cow, is used for plowing the fields. I have told you what is plowing. Plowing means a process where the soil is dug deep to sow seeds, right, in the fields, and pulling heavy loads. They put a cart in which heavy loads are loaded, and this ox pulls that cart from one place to another as a mean of transportation. Right? Write this down. Write these points now. Give you 5 seconds more. In India, people of Hindu religion denotes cow as their mother. It is a sign and symbol where Hindu religion, Hindu people, they take cow as their mother. It is respected in the religion as mother because it has all the qualities as a mother has, right? It protects, its milk actually take care, give all the nutritions and everything, and it's a godly figure. From ancient times, from tradition to tradition, the cow is believed to be, in Hindu religion it's like everybody denoting cow as their mother, right? Cow is taken as and respected as sacred, and in Hindu religion especially, cow denotes as their mother, right? The cow is taken as mother. It is respected as mother because it is sacred. When we say sacred, it's somewhere connected to the religion and somewhere connected to the God as well. The cow's milk is very precious and healthy. The cow's milk is very precious and healthy. We make dairy products like ghee, butter, cheese by processing of cow's milk, right? Of cow's milk, M-I-L-K, milk, cheese, C-H-E-E-S-E, cheese, butter, B-U-T-T-E-R, G-H-E-E-E, ghee. These are all extracted and processed by the cow's milk. The cow is very gentle animal by nature. The cow never hurts anybody until you go and disturb it. It never hits anybody. It never goes on. It goes on its way and comes on its way. It never goes here and there. It goes to the field, meadows for grazing and comes back to his shed. Cow's milk makes our mind sharp. When you drink milk every day, it makes your mind sharp. All the nutritions helps to keep your brain sharp. So the milk contains that nutrients in it where your brains, your bones, your skin structure all gets all the necessary vitamins, proteins, and becomes sharp. After death, Her skin is used to make leather goods like shoes, bags and purses. After the death, means when the cow dies, then also its skin is used to make leather goods. What is leather goods? The skin is of leather. Have you seen leather shoes? The shoes which you wear are made of leather. The purse which is there, the bags which are there, and many things are made out of that leather. So even after the death of the cow, the skin is used to make leather goods like shoes, bags and purses. So now here we have written about the essay, the cow, right? What all are the importance of the cow, what all it gives, how it is description wise, how the ox is used for plowing, what does this milk contain. After the death also the leather is being used. So how useful is the cow, right? Cow is very sacred. So in Hindu religion we take it as the mother. The cow is actually called as Gau Mata, which is mother. Cow is taken as mother. The cow's milk is very precious and healthy. We make dairy products. It is very gentle. The cow doesn't hurt anybody. Drinking of cow milk gives you all nutritions for your bones, for your growth of your mind. Right? So now this is what the essay is complete of the cow. So we have written all the necessary informations, what all is to be given at your standard level, the cow. Now let's go ahead to see the second topic about my mother. Please write all these points down. I give you 5 seconds. Now we are going to look on the pics of my mother. My mother's pics you can see here. Mother and daughter showing mother's pic. Now let's go ahead to see more about mother. The photograph of the temple. My mother goes to temple every day. This is what it says. My mother goes to temple every day to pray for our family. Right? Early morning she takes a bath and goes to the temple every day. So this is the photograph of the temple. Now let's go to see more things. In this pic you can see mother teaching good habits and moral values of life. What is this moral values of life? What is this teaching exactly? Mother teaches about good habits, about telling sorry, thank you, about greeting of the day, early morning, brushing the teeth, going for a short exercise, running, then going for the breakfast, what all your day-to-day processes according to your house. Your mother teaches you all the good habits, never to tell lies, always wake up early, go to bed early, how to study, the moral values of life. When you say moral values of life, is the truth of life which she has got as a tradition from her mother and father. She teaches all the good things. She teaches all the moral values of life and good habits which is used in day-to-day life. Right? Now let's see more pics. My mother gets me ready to go to school. In the night itself, she prepares all the clothes, pressing it. And while going to school, she gets me ready to go to school. Right? So everybody's mother helps while going to school by giving them uniform, bag, handkerchief, your tiffin box, your water, everything she makes it ready for you while going to school, right? Mother helping after coming from school, when you are sitting to study, when you want to study, your time is of study, what does your mother do? Mother helps in studies. Daily she sits, she teaches you how to write and make the work easy. Whatever the works are, she helps you. She tells you how it can be easy. Do this first, do this last. Try memorizing this, plus write this. This is the math, this is to be done like this is to be done like this. Whatever is been taught in school as well as mom in the house helps you in studies. In the night while going to bed, it's a sleeping time. What does your mom do? Mom take out a story book for you and tells some stories to you while going to bed. Just for your sleeping, she starts telling a story. By the time you are listening the story, you get the sleep and you sleep listening to the stories. What does your mom does? Mom always makes you happy in the night. She tells you story for helping you to go to sleep soon. Right? Now you say what? Everybody says that everybody has one thing in the mind. My mother is the best mother in the world. I love my mother. Right? Everybody has a mother and everybody loves her. Right? I love my mother. When you say when I love my mother, means it's a pride. It's a proud moment for your mother. Because what all she does, you cannot repay it. Right from morning till night sleeping. She only takes care of the family. She takes care of each and everybody in the family. Right? So always everybody has to appreciate their mother. Love their mother. Right? So now, my mother is the best mother in the world. I love my mother. This is what comes from the heart. Nobody can tell it comes from the heart. For everybody's mother. For everybody's mother, all the son and daughter will tell the same thing. They will be proud telling it that I love my mother. Now let's go and look at the essay, My Mother. Right? Now we have seen the pics, what all mom does. In short, we have seen all the pics. Now we are going to elaborately write in paragraphs about my mother. Yes, now let's see. Now let's look on to the essay, My Mother. When you're speaking about my mother, first of all, you need to introduce your mother with the name and her age. My mother's name is, and she is dash years old. As we know, mother is an excellent example of love, affection, and sacrifice. As we know, mother is excellent. What is excellent? Excellent means it is above the power of good, best, better. Excellent. Example of love. What is love? Love between mother and son. Love between brother and sister. Love between friends. Love between the Almighty God and us. Affection. Affections are brother, sister, mother, uncle, auntie. These are all called as affection. Affection comes where? When it's a family member or one of the closest friend, brother, sister. There's lots of affection in them. As a blood relation, there is lots of affection. Sacrifice. Sacrifice means something you sacrifice. When you talk about example of love, affection, and sacrifice. Sacrifice means something you sacrifice for your friends. If you have one chocolate and if a sister wants it, what you will do? You will either make it half and she cries for more, you will give it to her. If it's a small sister, you will tell sister, have this, I will not have. This is called as sacrifice. When there is a chocolate or a small piece of cake in the last, you have already eaten it, but still if you want and you look at your mom, she will not eat it, she will give it to you. That's the sacrifice. She will sacrifice her thing. She won't have it, she will give it to you because you need it. You have asked, she will sacrifice. She won't have it. Right? So, there is no match of love of mother. In fact, mother's love, nobody can match it. whether it may be your best friend, whether it's your father, whether it's your brother, whether it's your sister. But mother's love is different for everybody. Everybody's mother's love is not matched to anybody. Father and mother are one and the same, but father is little strict, but mother, nobody can match mother. Love of mother, mother's love is true in the whole world. Do you agree to it? Mother may threaten you that I will tell your teacher that you are not learning, but she will always feel that not to tell teacher, right? So that he doesn't get scolding. She loves so much. It's only the true love in the whole world, in the whole universe. Only mother's love doesn't have any reasons. It comes from the heart, because your is heart. You are one piece of your mother. So she will never betray you. She will never try to actually put you in some trouble. Even if you are in trouble, she will take you out. Her love is from heart. It's very true. She cannot pretend. She won't tell that I love you. But from inside, she knows she loves you the most. It is only the true love in the whole world. She is very much concerned about health. About what? About the health. Whenever you feel like sneezing or coughing, she will immediately tell you to take some medicine. She will take you to the doctor. She gets very upset when you are not fine. When you are not feeling well, if it touches, it's hot, she will not sit quiet. She will prepare something and give it to you. She will take you to the doctor. She will do anything to just get you back to the normal. It's rightly said that mother always understands what her child needs every time, right? Without telling, mother comes to know what my child needs. If he is hungry, from our face she can make out that you need something to eat. She will prepare your favorite dish immediately and prepare it and give it to you if you are hungry, right? So no need to tell her. If you are sick, she comes to know. She will touch and she will tell her he is not well, and she will feel unrest until you get back to normal. So there is no parallel, no match for mother's love. She understands everything. Every time, throughout the age, if you get old also, your mom sees you one time and she will come to know what is in your mind. That's what is mother. Write this down so that we can look at more points on my mother. So, my mother always helps me. She never let me feel bored. Whenever there is all the homework done and still I'm sitting alone, she never let me feel bored. She will tell one thing or the other. She will tell some stories. She may tell her to help her. She may call to her. She will tell you, sit here, I will tell you something. Though she works all day at home, she will never complain about it. Even after helping for homework, for studies, your uniform, for everybody in the house, she works the entire day at the home, cleaning vessels, by cleaning all the things, sofa, bed, everything, bed covers, everything, washing your clothes, everything. But she will never complain about it. Right from morning till night, she will do everything for all. She will do everything for all in the home, right till night. Till night also, when you are sleeping, she will tell stories in the bed. She will take out a book and she will read stories until you are slept. When she sleeps, we don't know, but she makes sure that you are getting a sound sleep. And in the morning, before you get up, she will prepare all the tiffin, all the breakfast. She will get ready your clothes. She will get ready your water bottles, everything for you. But she will never complain. It is with the prayer and blessing of mothers. Mother always goes to temple and prays for the well-being of the children and the family. It is with her prayers and blessings What is the blessings? She always blesses the son to be successful. To be successful in all walk of life. Wherever you go, if you go for sports, she will tell, may God help you in winning the race. May God help you to pass and get secure first class. She always blesses her son or daughter. Her prayers are well granted and answered. She prays in such a way that her prayers for us, for the children's, never goes unanswered. It's always granted. It's always granted. God says, yes, so be it. So whenever a mother gives blessing, when she gives blessing, whenever you are on some mission, on projects, always in the life, whenever you are out to school, she will again bless you. Go beta, be successful, study well and come back. Always our prayers never goes unanswered. Right? Write this point down so that we can look for some more points of my mother. So now, all religions of the world have given importance to the relation of the mother. All religions, irrespective, Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christians, Parsis, there are many other religions in the world. All religions of the world have given importance to the relation of mother. Paradise, what is paradise? Paradise lies under the feet of mother. When you say paradise, what is paradise? Have you heard this word paradise? Paradise is situated up above. It's called as paradise. The place, it's called like heaven. Heaven is called as paradise. Right? When you talk about heaven and paradise, it's the place where God dwells. It is the place where a person does good things and goes to heaven. There is two things in the world when you talk about. There is the paradise here. If you live a proper life in this world, listening to your mother, this entire environment and this world is paradise. If you have blessings of mother, father. In one paradise, it is on the top. Right? So, heaven and paradise can be created here. So, everything lies down under the feet of mother. If you get blessings of your mother, the paradise which people see after going on the top, you can see it in the world itself here. Everything, paradise means all the things which you can enjoy. Heaven in the heavens. Heavens means it's beautiful garden where all the heavenly bodies, like all the gods, all God's creations, fairies, everything is there in paradise. Right? The same thing is down. If your mother's blessing is there, the paradise is here. Whatever mother teaches you, all the moral values of life, whatever she tells you, follow. Because all the mothers have got a tradition and have learned from their parents, which they filter it to you. When you learn all the good things in life, you never say lies, you be punctual in everything, you sleep early, you get early, all these habits, when you keep, and whatever your mother says you follow, the paradise will be under feet in this world itself. I love my mother very, very much. So now here my mother's essay is over. So what all contents we have covered in this? You have seen about mother, what all she does. She helps out for everything, right from morning till night, till going to bed. She tells the stories and make you sleep. She teaches all moral values of life. Right? She never complains about her work. She always gives blessing to the child. So this is what about my mother. Now it's complete. Now we have done two essays. One is the cow, the mother, my mother. So both these topics, please write it down, memorize it. Right? Happy learning. Thank you.